the best case scenario. It happened this past weekend. The Saints, they go on, they beat the Panthers, but guess what? Eagles, they don't have to play the Saints next weekend. They get to play the number 6 seed Atlanta Falcons. And let me tell you something. Atlanta did not win that game as much as the Rams just simply gave it to them. A youthful team, basically not looking like they were ready for the moment. They gave that game to the Falcons. The Falcons, they've looked like shit all season long. So before I kind of look at that game in a second, so the news has come out. The Eagles are underdogs, first ever number 1 seed underdog in the history of the divisional playoffs. And to be quite frank, I couldn't have it any other way. I want them to be underdogs. I want bulletin material. I want anything possible to get this team motivated for Saturday's contest. We heard Fletcher Cox today talk about how, he feels like just disrespected all year, and he's right, man. He really is. So the Eagles are playing the underdog role once again, and this is what he said. We've been disrespected all year. Our record speaks for itself. Rodney McLeod also said some of the same things. Nah, that's part of the game. Predictions are there for a reason, but only thing that matters are the facts. Well, you want to talk about facts? Here are the facts. The Falcons, they don't look that good right now, and they are very, very beatable. And I think the Eagles are going to beat them on Saturday. And here's the reason why. I've been waiting for them. I've been waiting for that Super Bowl hangover to go aside and waiting for this team to peak. And it hasn't happened all season long. The problem is Steve Sarkisian, the offensive coordinator. Kyle Shanahan did such a tremendous job last season with that offense. They were scoring one touchdown after another. And this season, they're ranked 23rd in red zone percentage. They kick nothing but field goals. They've been kicking nothing but field goals for like a month now. Matt Bryant kicking like 55-plus yard field goals. Well, and a 55-yarder in Philadelphia, that ain't going to be easy to make now, is it? But I don't like the way this Falcons team is looking. Even on Saturday, the Rams lost because Farrell Cooper put 2 balls on the ground on special teams. That's why they lost. Falcons didn't win this game. They didn't look that good in this game. Defense is playing a little bit better. I'll give you that. But let's go back to Eagles and Falcons from last season. So we remember Eagles won 24-15. Eagles ran the ball extremely well on the ground, 38 times for 208 yards. And the thing that they were doing, a lot of counter plays, a lot of misdirection, because these linebackers of the Falcons, they're young. Devondre Campbell, you got Deion Jones who's really making a name for himself in the last month or so. But these guys, they're a little bit undisciplined when it comes to linebacking play. They're very aggressive, and you can beat them with misdirection and counter plays. And that's what the Eagles did last season when they ran for over 200 yards at home against the Falcons. So I'm feeling really good, man. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling a lot better than I did last week because I thought the Eagles were going to get stuck playing the Saints. I thought it was going to be a one and done. Saints looked pretty damn good yesterday too. So I'm glad the Eagles don't have to play them because I don't know if they beat them. But Falcons, they're beatable, man. They are very, very beatable. Nobody's going to sit here and tell me that they can't be beaten. So Saturday's going to come around, and by God, the Eagles might be playing in the NFC Championship game. Hey, this is crazy stuff. But so that's what happened over the weekend. Let's talk about some of these playoff games, man. I felt like I didn't see good football, like pretty much until the Sunday afternoon game between the Saints and Panthers. I thought there was a lot of bad football played, man. That Kansas City-Tennessee game, I mean, Kansas City, for them to blow another lead during the Andy Reid tenure like that, I thought Alex Smith wasn't that good. I thought there were times that he could have gotten rid of the ball when there was an open receiver, and he didn't. He wasn't confident in himself. So that game, even though it was a thrilling, 22-21 victory or whatever, I didn't think it was a well-played game. Obviously, the Saturday night game wasn't well played because the Rams, they looked like a young team. They looked like a youthful team on Saturday night, and the Falcons, they went in there and they were handed a W basically. That's what happened. And then this Buffalo Jaguars game. Ew. Oh, Blake Bortles and Tyrod Taylor duking it out. 10-3 slugfest. Ew. So I really didn't feel like any good football was played until that Panthers-Saints game. So we'll see if the football gets better next week. It's the divisional round. But that goes back to kind of what I've been saying all year, how the league, it just doesn't seem right this year. It doesn't seem like there's this great elite team, and there's been a lot of watered-down play this year. And I think this wild card round kind of, is the proof. 3 out of the 4 games I didn't think were very well played. So there you go. So just wanted to do kind of a quick video here. I haven't done one in a couple days, so I put one up here. I just celebrated Ukrainian Christmas over the weekend, so that was a lot of fun. Although Ukrainian Christmas was a lot funner when I was younger and I was getting gifts. Now I just go to church for 2 hours and it fucking sucks. So I hate church. No offense to all the church lovers, but I don't like going to church. I'm sorry. I think it's pointless to sit there for 2 hours and listen to fucking hallelujahs and shit. But that's just me. So yeah, there we go. That's my video for today. I'll try and do some stuff this week. Gio and I are going to try to do a show on Nick Foles at some point this week. So yeah, just stay tuned to the channel. Brendan and I are going to try and do some type of film review on the Falcons. So we'll try and do something like that. But this Falcons team is beatable. They're not good in the red zone. They settle for a lot of field goals. Julio Jones only has like 3 or 4 touchdowns on the season. They're beatable, and we're going to win. Eagles are beating them on Saturday. Mark it down. Take care.